Good morning and welcome back to the channel. It's your favorite teacher, Mrs.B here, and today is Monday, July the 8th, and today is day 5 of my classroom setup, and hopefully this is the last day. Okay guys, so over the weekend I went to the Dollar Tree and I got these trays right here. You get 3 to a pack for $1.25. I'm putting one of these on every student desk so they can have their own container that has a pencil, a dry erase marker, a glue stick. Those will be the things that they keep at their desk. Like, I was gonna let them keep like a pair of scissors at their desk, but no, they can just go to the supply station and grab scissors whenever we need scissors. But it would be easier just to have their own glue stick, dry erase marker, and pencil. And then I'm gonna show you what it looked like on their desk. The foam mounting tape. This foam mounting tape is the best. Like, it holds everything. Even for my bulletin boards, I was using the duct tape or painter's tape, but things were still falling off the wall. But whenever I use this right here, it don't come off. It do not come off. So I got that. And oh, also I will be putting a pencil grip in here in the trays as well for each student. So let me show you what it looked like on their desk. Okay, so this is what they look like on their desk. I've only put one down so far with the mounting tape, but I have it in the tray so I can come around and put the rest of them in there. But yeah, this is what the desk look like. And right now I have their planners and their take-home folders. Their teacher-parent communication folders. That's what they are, their communication folders. And then guys, I did move their mailboxes over here. So this is where their mailboxes will be. And it's right over here at my check-in area. I'm gonna be using some tape to divide my whiteboard up so into like sections. You'll see that I added this foam board over here. This is the one that I originally had in my teacher area, but it was just smaller than the other ones, so I moved it over here. And then this is also where their mailbox is, so they can check in over here. Also, your mailbox is over here. I have some supplies in here like my whiteboards, pencil pouches, dry erase markers, and over here is my other supply cabinet. I will be printing labels to the markers because I already have the markers in their own bin, organized per color. And this is how my students left it from the last school year. So it stayed nice and organized. I made sure they cleaned up behind themselves and put everything back in its own area. So yeah, that's what it's looking like so far. And so I will have 22 kids, so I wanted to make sure I had enough supplies for everyone, which I do. Also, okay guys, my curtain did come in, so I'm going to show you guys the curtain. And I also got a curtain for the door. Okay, so the curtains spell out the word welcome. I'm just going to show you the W because I just want you guys to see like the material. It's definitely fabric, but the shiny fabric. This is the W. So I'm gonna try to hang that up, and I'm gonna let you guys see me hang it up. And yeah, let's just look at that.
begin to.
Okay, guys, so while I was putting up the curtain, one of my teacher friends came in and we were just talking because she's been on vacation. She went to Trinidad and Miami, so she was just telling me about her vacation. So I'm done with the curtain. I do have a little space left, so I'm gonna find something to put there. I'm gonna put something there. I don't know what yet, but yeah, so let's look at it one more time. So that is the curtain. It looks so good. I love it, love it, love it. And I don't mind leaving the space open down there. I might put like pictures or something there. I'm gonna put something down at the bottom. Probably it'll be the kids all about me posters. But right now, I love it. It is so cute. What you guys think? Leave me a comment in the comment section below. Also, I did get a classroom door window cover, and I ordered it from Amazon as well. And I got the pink one. So it's like double-sided, so you peel this off and you can stick it to the door window. So that's what I'm about to do. So yeah, this is Velcro on the back. So just take that part loose. And then it got the adhesive on the back that you... Okay, so it's up, and you can also roll it up to the width that you want it, or not the width, but the length that you want it. So we have to leave at least a little peephole. Okay. So let me see here if I know what I'm doing. I only want a little peephole. And that's gonna be the thing right there, because see how far it goes up. But I don't want it to go up that high, so I don't know if that's gonna work. I'll probably just put something here. But yeah, that's the door window. Okay. Hey y'all, as you can tell, it's the next it's the next day. Like, yesterday was supposed to be it, but I got so caught up running my mouth with coworkers, and I just got sidetracked. Let's put it that way. I just got sidetracked. Even though my classroom is pretty much done. Yesterday off camera, I did redo my check-in, check-out area, calendar area. Now I have to divide my whiteboard a little bit more to add my schedule and to add the focus. Yeah, so that focus I have like the standards. My wall that has the math and reading, it will have the anchor charts for that week's focus. So yeah, let me show y'all the whiteboard. Okay, so here's the whiteboard, and I put my check-in, check-out area back where I had it last school year. So everything is right there for the kiddos. Their mailboxes, their check-in, check-out. Also, they will have you'll need for the day or whatever. They're gonna always have to have their Chromebook, their journals, paper, pencil, dry erase marker, and book. So I can just leave those up there because they're definitely gonna use that every day. Then here's my calendar area, and I will assign a student to update the calendar every day, or maybe I have like weekly helpers. And then this is just where like the extra stuff for the calendar. This right here is gonna hold my schedule. I'm gonna divide this up, and yeah, the rest of the whiteboard will be divided between my schedule and the focus, and then I just have some whiteboard just to write on. Okay, so I had a table skirt, and I brought it from my desk, but it doesn't look right. So I just added it to the window to cover the bottom half of the window. So I think it looks really good. I think. So I'm gonna just leave it for now. So my teacher area is pretty much done. Like I said, the classroom is done. Like, I can teach class right now. So here's a little overview. And this area, my teacher area, is looking a little messy because I have papers that I'm gonna start making copies. That bike table back there has their math books. I'm not gonna pass those out yet until I get my roster. And then there's some more books. That's their social studies books and magnetic readers. Again, no books will be put on the desk until we get our rosters. And then this is how the kiddos are set up. This is a small group area that my para will utilize. Over here is storage for curriculum or books. Books are in there. Those books up there goes with our weekly Wonders lessons. And then I will be adding more stuff to this wall, but for now, this is how it is. This is my math side, my reading side. Again, these are for anchor charts for the week. And then these are just some posters. I need to put those back up, but I'm gonna rearrange that too. It's not gonna stay like that. So I have PD at 3 p.m. It's gonna be on Zoom. But I want to talk a little bit about some viral things that's been going on social media. TikTok, definitely, for sure. And I think a little bit on Facebook. I haven't seen it on Facebook as much, but definitely on TikTok. It's about school supplies. So it's a lot of parents that are complaining about the school supply list and putting their names on the kiddos' supplies. Why teachers asking for 4 boxes of Kleenex, why they asking for pencils, why they asking for this and that and a third. And then one lady had the nerve to say teachers need to get off their lazy bums, but she didn't say bums. She said the other word. Get off our lazy behinds and go get in some of these lines where people are giving out supplies and get our butts in the line to get supplies for the kiddos. This is how I feel about it. Like, I could care less if a parent get one thing off that supply list. I could care less, because just like you see over there, those markers and scissors and all that stuff, I promise you, they were not purchased by parents. They were not purchased by parents. They were not purchased by students. Some were purchased by myself, and some was given to me from the district, from the school district. Everything I put in my classroom, purchased for my classroom, is to educate and help educate and make a nice educational environment for the kiddos and myself. So when parents come at us about stuff like that, it kind of baffles me. But I'm not gonna feed into it, because again, you don't want to purchase it, you don't have to. I purchase a lot of things for my students. I don't make a child feel bad because they don't have something. And the ones that do purchase things and donate to the classroom, we appreciate it so much, and we thank you so much. For as far as my classroom, the kiddos gonna have what they need, and then some. That's it, that's all. Okay, guys, so as you probably can tell, I did not finish up on day 5 like I intended to, because I had so many visitors coming in, and I was just running my mouth and talking to my teacher friends that I hadn't seen, and some other people, and just visiting And by that time, it was time for me to go home. I hadn't been up here long enough. So here I am today. This is day 6, and I definitely will be wrapping it up today. However, before I got here, I did some things at home. So remember my little plaque that I got from Hobby Lobby? It was blank. So I added my name to it, and it says Miss Board Day 4th grade classroom. I think it looks really cute. I really like it. And I used my Cricut. Now here we go. My mama calling again. Y'all hold on a minute. Okay, I'll tell y'all, it never fails. Every time I start recording a video, somebody want to talk. But anyways, so that's my board. And again, I think it looks so cute. All right, so then I was cleaning up my office / craft room at my house, and I found that I had some magnetic sheets. I had these 10 by 12 sheets. So what I did was I just made my own magnets for the bulletin, for the whiteboard, for my focus. So I made this for the focus, and then I just did the subjects: ELA, math, science, and social studies. And then I also made it for my check-in and check-out areas, and library and bathroom. And library and restroom, I do library and restroom for when they come in the mornings, because I allow 4 kids to go to the restroom at a time and 4 to go to the library at a time when they first come in the mornings. So in order for their classmates, once they're coming in, to know if somebody's already at the bathroom or if somebody's already at the library, they will see that person's magnet either at restroom or library. So yeah, let me show you the whiteboard. Okay guys, I am done with the whiteboard. I am done with setting up the classroom, period. Like, I am so done with it. As far as the changes that I've made, I'm happy with the changes that I've made, but for the most part, my classroom is ready to go. I just need to do like some minor touches later. So let me just do like a recap of everything I have done so far. Okay, so we have our Choose Kindness board, our Believe in Yourself and Growth Mindset. Guys, I did add the hydration station. And you can see it also lets them know when they can get up and get drinks and when they should not be getting up and getting a drink. So this is our hydration station. Over here is where they will get their AR books. So I have a boys AR bin and a girls AR bin, and that's because they get folders for their AR, and they can always put their book in their folder when they're done. So and when it's time for them to go to the library, they just grab the whole folder. It has their book in it and everything. They go to the library and return and check out new books. This area is also where they turn in their daily work. My teacher area is done. You can see I'm working on my open house and meet the teacher packet. We have our affirmation mirror, and hello. And then over here, this area is basically for me, because this is the area like I get my packets for the week. I get them all sorted out over here and be ready to pass out and all that good stuff. And when the kids, they will be taking their math homework booklets, so they would turn them in at this table right here for me to check off their homework, and they can come right back to this table at the end of the day to pick their homework book up to do the next homework, the next page of homework. All right, and then you all see my beautiful curtain, and it's a banner. I just use double-sided tape to hang it up there, but you do have an option of actually hooking it through a curtain rod. And since it did not cover the bottom, that bottom piece is a table skirt that I had that I was not going to use, so I just added it there. The whiteboard is complete. Like, the lines are a little crooked, but you know what? I'm not worried about it right now. I'm ready to go home. So it's going to be okay until I feel like correcting it, but it is set up exactly the way I need it to be set up. My focus area, the schedule, the calendar, the check-in, the check-out, for in the library, the restroom, and the you'll need. Then I placed this banner over here. I actually had this banner last year, and I had it outside of my classroom, but I want to bring it in now since I have the plaque that I got from Hobby Lobby. So I said this would be a perfect spot for it. So whenever the kids check their mailbox, they can always see Miss Board Day welcomes them, and I'm so happy they are here. And again, supplies, and then these gorgeous DIY bulletin boards here. You already know everything about them. And our computer charging station, the small group area, and that's where my Para will be with her small group. And yes, I am done. So the next videos will be me getting ready for Meet the Teacher, and then we will start our weekly vlogs, because teachers come back Monday, and then the students come back the following Monday. So August the 4th, teachers will be back. August the 11th, students will be back. All right, guys, I'll see you all in the next video.